expecting to win.
He arrested the Confederates.
Ya van a retroceder esos. In the back.
Oh yeah, Confederates. Gotta help the team. Dad, that was funny. They're firing the snow and dropping. And they're just driving all like this. What's the problem? Hey, there were coming.
Sure. Because it's a little loud.
Go during your team.
Sometimes.
No, don't let this stone.
back. All right.
Try to
Christensen.
score.
Slow and steady.
Okay, welcome everybody to our battle event. Hope you're welcome and happy and love it. What you see out here is the start of a battle. In many cases, what they did is they sent out feelers. So you had skirmishers, light, and if they get overwhelmed, they're going to push back because there's more. Right now, they're just kind of feeling out what they got. Someone's going to ask me later what battle you were doing today. We're doing something that might have happened. So it was called the Civil War. Sometimes it wasn't very civil, you know. So there's a lot of bang bang, a lot of shoot shoot, you know. And these guys are going to do that. They do it really well. This is a good crowd. Thank you all for coming. I'm really excited to see you guys. Thank you. So it looks like out on the far end there, on the far to your right, on my right, what you see is the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters. 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters here. That's the United States Cavalry. Actually, it's the 3rd Michigan Cavalry over there on the other side. Looks like we have elements of the 15th Alabama right in front. Go Alabama! If we had Georgia here, we'd say, Georgia, we have another Civil War. What you see in these, everybody, do not despair that the and your artillery, you can become unstoppable with a smaller force. And so we'll see how they use their tools.
Carmen with. You got her?
The orange flags, they're not part of the Civil War. So everybody, I'm going to hypnotize you with my hat. You do not see the orange flags. Oh, then you're not under my spell. Exactly. Actually, they're a safety use. They're out there to give us the. When we fire, I'll get to you in just 1 sec. I promise. But everything about what the Washington Civil War Association does, besides education, they're a traveling museum, but they're extremely safety conscious. And so what those flags that you cannot see represent is the firing cone for the cannons. Even though nothing's really coming out, there's a heck of a percussion, and you can have it rings your ears. Oh, you don't want to do it. So we put those out there to keep safe. Ma'am, you had a question? Because they're probably not getting hit yet. but in truth, I mean, we're going to try to elongate the battle. I mean, there's some non-Hollywood here. Yeah, they're doing the best they can, but in truth, the accuracy of these rifles was not accurate. And in many cases, and even in later wars, we know that in the excitement of battle, many of your younger troops actually fired in the air, didn't fire, had misfires, and so we have a finite number of people here and to do this, but that's kind of why. It's kind of the hard part of the theater. But they're still standing. That's the important part. They're still standing. If you're looking at the red pant legs with the blue, those are the 14th Brooklyn. They come up here from Oregon. So if you're from Oregon, so have a chair. I heard some. It's okay. You can come here from Oregon. It's okay. Rambling Rovers. Any Rambling Rovers? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see now.
the military uses that in their training. Real.
No more shooting.
So the cavalry is coming in on a flanking movement right now.
No more shooting.
There's the drums.
This is the first event for most of these horses for this year. And I will tell you that I'm former cav myself. And once cav, you're always cav. So I guess I get to say that. But a lot of training goes into the horses just to do what they do. It's not natural. So if you hear about natural horsemanship, you get on a horse, you stop being natural. Then you fire guns around them and cannons and wave flags. And so when the cab comes by later, give them a round of applause because they deserve all the work they put in. You'll notice in the back, if you'll notice the artillery, I saw him a minute ago. He's got white sleeves on out there. He's carrying a leather satchel. In the leather satchel is the powder rounds, and those are always held back behind the guns, and they move the powder forward to the guns. Each artillery piece takes about 4 men, 5 to operate, and they do it by the numbers. And I know you can't see it without binoculars, but I'll describe the person doing the boring right now. Their thumbs are always pointed away from the gun, and that way if something goes off, the thumbs go with the combustion, not against you. You want to go away. And again, while you're thinking, expand these distances a lot longer. Again, trying for show. You don't always get the same perspective. You know, we won the American Revolution by not fighting this way. But then we became a country, we called it the United States, and we decided we needed schools. So we sent people to school, and what did they have to learn from? Napoleonic tactics. So we're back by the time we get to 1860, we're fighting the way that we shouldn't be. With weaponry that was more elongated, could shoot farther, and we still use the same tactics that they were using in the Revolutionary War. And so there was that very devastating casualties in the Civil War. Most of the people blame it on the surgeons.
I'll gut you right now. You understand that you are a prisoner.
Looks like that's the third Michigan over there. They're firing. They were just firing by gun fire.
You think Alabama, you're an independent fire. You understand you're a prisoner? Yes or no? Or die now. Come on, boy. You don't want to die here. You can go on. Another time. All right? Give it to him, boy. You're on your honor. Prisoner. Hey, watch that guy. Prisoner.
It looks like our commander, Charles Reagan Moore, got smoke ring?
Maintain steady fire. Alabama. Shoulder, arm. In good order. Gather the casualties and fall back.
That's how I knew that.
Halt. Cut the shoulders, you've got a loaded weapon.
So if you heard that command, that's fire by company.
Fire! Load!
Look on the minute.
Marching forward into the place. And then going back and doing it again. Sometimes you have to fall back and regroup.
Independent fire! Push him! Push him! Aim! Fire! Nice. Load! Sharpshooters! Stand!
That was nicely done.
Halt! Sharpshooter, stand! Hold! Sweep them off the shoulder arms. March! Forward! March! Keep the line, keep the line. Michigan! Forward! March! Huzzah! 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 Come on, boys. Hold there. Hold there. Hold. Independent fire! Fire like foil. Come in. Fire! Hold! Go. Come on, boys. Fire up! Take care of that man. We need him. What do you think? Forward. All right. Forward. March. Sharpshooters forward. March. Rear rank. Ready. Aim.
I think all the people,
Fire.
their uniforms are from Brooklyn. The small thing that people don't realize is that. Oh yeah. They got the detail down pretty good.
He was deserting some
That does happen.
Yeah? Oh, maybe I'll just
Some folks might be wondering about the young lady on the battlefield. Many of your state troops that came, you know, it wasn't all just the U.S. Army. We had the 3rd Michigan, we had the 7th Pennsylvania, and they had women that did come within the vivandiers. I like that word, vivandier. And they would do what she's doing on the battlefield, give aid and comfort. They worked with the surgeons and the ambulance crews.
I'm sure they did. Especially if you're in the battlefield, you're 100 yards.
Right there. Oh, right there.
We might be more civilized. Or he might have been the governor's son.
bodies littered everywhere.
Como comenzaron la guerra, muchos vinieron de lugares